Okay, it looks like we're all connected properly. Hello, hello, my internet friends. Apologies for the incredibly late stream today. I had to wait for the, all three of the Asian servers for Sunburn. So, unfortunately, that took quite some time. So, we're here now. There will be sun tomorrow on the American server. Hi, hi. I know it's super duper late, but I had to take care of the morning sun exposure on the Asia, Taiwan, and Southeast Asia servers. So it took a while. So we're gonna take care of the pets first, and I'll show off some of the stuff that I did yesterday off stream. You may have already gotten a little peek at it in the front of the yard. Dolphin has come to visit my home. Holy beans. You know I'm gonna have to do that immediately. Food only for the pets. You only get food. I'm sorry. I put up a display for the gotcha so it's a little easier to access for people. And kind of brings their attention to it. Thought that looked nice. Let me get some food in you. There's a dolphin in my water house. I need to go see it, but I need to feed the pets first. Shoot. Now I'm like having anxiety because I'm so excited. Hello, where's my pets? I'm pretty sure you haven't been fed. You're hungry. Can I please feed you? Can you not be underneath my feet? Okay. Yeah, I know, I'm 45 years old. I don't have an issue with cursing, to be honest. But I know that a lot of children watch my channel. So, and some people watch this channel with their children. So I try to refrain from strong language. Just because I don't want someone saying, hey, my kid repeated what you said. Alrighty. Can you visit other people's dolphin visit? I want to know. Hang on, I'm coming in. I hear the dolphin. Where are you? Oh, right there. Okay. Nice. Someone said that they had to chase it down one time. Nice! Oh, I got a penguin puzzle! Oh my gosh! I can't believe I got a penguin puzzle! That is absolutely wild. Hang on. I don't think I can interact with the dolphins in here. I don't think... maybe my game is just being weird. Uh-oh. I can't click on anything. It won't let me click on anything. It's freaking out. It said coffee shop checkerboard or something on the screen. There we go. Yeah, it's too hungry. I haven't fed it. I don't know... I didn't know that this had separate likes. That's cute. I can't believe I got the penguin puzzle. Isn't that from, like, the old set? That's wild. I'm gonna leave here because I can't interact with the dolphin. I did put up a bunch of stuff on display. Let me just, swim through really quick. It's kind of universal on most of my islands. I have the sand sculptures on display on the lower floors. And on the upper floors I have like the furniture and the puzzles and stuff on display, just in slightly different ways. This one has the food and the inflatable furniture and the collectibles. So far, I probably might move the household stuff over to the other room over here. But this room has all the whales so far and the craftable DIY furniture and the puzzles. I'm pretty sure the dolphin puzzle I just got has nothing to do with that, so... Well, hello, little octopus. Alright, I'm gonna leave here. The chances of that happening is pretty rare. So I am thrilled. Alright, this is taking a little while to load. My house is, like, overloaded, so that's understandable. Yeah, I chose tile floorings for all of my servers for the ocean house because it doesn't make sense to use wood out there. That is so cute. Just little dolphin face icon. So cute. Let me check the pets, see if I have missed anybody for feeding. I think, Sasha might be the only one. Yeah, okay, now I just gotta track her down. There she is, with her big old yellow hat. Okay, really quick check on the puzzles, because I'm fairly certain that that puzzle is from the original penguin visit. And if that's the case, that is absolutely wild that I got that. Yep, swimming lesson puzzle. I have it already, which is cool, but that is wild that the dolphins are giving us penguin puzzles. If I can get the other one that I missed out on before, that would be fantastic. Sure. This is so cute. Awesome. Make sure you go out there if you haven't gotten it already. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I have my gardening to take care of. Let me take care of my regular chores now that the excitement has calmed down a smidge. Alright, what flower seeds do we have currently? Orange, pink, black, and peach for the moth orchids. So I can take out this entire row right here. You don't have those, and you got one little penguin statue. Repeatedly, it would be incredible to get the missing items from any limited time animal. It would be. I assume the reason why I got a dolphin one is because they're both kind of like ocean themed. Yeah, hopefully you can get the dolphin puzzles. That would be fantastic. The dolphin puzzles are really cool. They're mostly in the store, but they're kind of erratic on when they show up. But I hope you can get your puzzles that you need too. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, one peach daffodil. That's nice. Another pink one and an orange one. I don't think I need to remove anything to put these down, actually. Nope, I don't. But I will scoot the pink one here so that they're staggered, just to make room for the orange one. We're gonna stick that right there. And the peach one is gonna go right under it. Oh, there's two orange ones. Fantastic. That's more than I expected. I'm happy. The gift ones? There's two that can only be gifted by the dolphins? Wow. That is going to stress me out now. I thought I was lucky. I thought I was like, oh, we can just buy the puzzles this time. It's just a matter of making sure that they show up. No, don't tell me that they're limited to gifts only. That's tragic. Now I'm gonna have to like double check everyone's water house to see if there's a dolphin visiting them. That's really awful. Okay. Alrighty, let me start with the star fruits today. If I can't get all the dolphin collectibles, I'm gonna cry again. It was tragic with the penguins, and if I can't get the dolphin ones, I'm also gonna be so sad. And a little frustrated too, because if they added the penguin ones into the roster of gifts, that lowers the chances of me getting dolphin gifts. Now I'm gonna be mad about that if I can't collect everything. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to not interact with animals until the end of the day at all, just so that I can reserve all 3 animal interactions for potential dolphin visits. If that's the case. That is not good. Alright, catch 2 insects. It doesn't show when you walk up to them. It did on your own, but it doesn't on others? Are you kidding? So what, do you have to like enter everybody's house just to check? That's awful. You can't see it on my terminal? No. I don't want to jump into every person's water house just to chance to run into a dolphin. That's miserable. That's ridiculous. Alright, I am gonna start running around and try and get some of the Sanrio and, chest gotchas. I'm gonna start on the end. I'm also going to be grabbing the mole in the tree as I'm zooming around. I kinda want to stay focused on tasks today because it is extremely late. It is... yeah, it is like 10 minutes to midnight here. So, I know you have stuff. There's a bunny in front of your house that I will not touch, but nice to know that it's there. Where did the Sanrio gotcha go? Starlight, did you move stuff? I mean, it's obvious that you did, but did you move it, or is my game bugging? Okay, I understand. I'll try to get your flowers watered before you, log out, but we'll see. It's fine. Like I said, even if I don't get them from everyone else's, there's a chance that I can, I'm gonna have to poke around in here. Oh no, you had a rabbit on your property. I'm stupid. You wouldn't have one in your water house because you have one in... oh hey, you got a golden crab chilling out in here. That's awesome. I give a like to your house anyway. Maybe that's the incentive, is they want people to go into people's water houses so that they leave a like? That's annoying. I really wish that they would explain game mechanics a little bit more sensibly sometimes. Okay, 1 second. I need to mute the microphone. Let me scooch out of the way. Alrighty. I am back. Okay. Yes? It's fine. Oh hey, it's back. It's back. Were you, There we go. I'll get out of your hair now. I am doing fairly well tonight. It's extremely late because I had to wait for the Asian servers to each have the sun exposure. Ah, okay. Well, you have a good night, Starlight. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Let me zoom around the island and try to see what I can see. That was weird. It showed up as red for a second there. I don't have any red paintings. Okay, this one doesn't have anything. I don't think it's interactable. Oh. Target's being adjusted. Okay. Can't touch anything. Not a problem. Hang on a second. Okay. Lot of distractions tonight. Apologies. I'll come back to your house when you're done doing stuff. That's in what person's in my friends list. Esmeralda. Yeah, she's busy right now. It's cool. Give you a like. Check your garden. See if you need any watering. You guys are having a nice little conversation. Let me see here. Where's your flowers? I don't see any flowers? Interesting. Huh. Either they're under somewhere that I don't see, or they just don't have any flowers out right now. Interesting. Well, I'll water for their crops anyway. I heard that some people are being real jerks about the gacha, and that might, explain why some of them are untouchable. I heard that on, especially the global server specifically, I have a Discord that is mostly global players, and they said that some people are holding the gacha hostage until making you water for them before they'll unlock them. So if someone wants to behave like that, just don't interact with them, period. Just move on. Don't encourage that kind of behavior. Oh. They left. That's unfortunate. Don't encourage toxic behavior in a game that's supposed to be peaceful. My motto is if I can't interact with it, I just move on. Sometimes, if it looks like it was completely accidental that they have their settings changed that way, I will, try to communicate with them. But... I'm just not... This is supposed to be a cozy life sim type game. This is not meant to be competitive or forceful. Yeah, it's really toxic behavior. So, my policy is if I can't interact with it, I just move on. I water for people that leave them out interactable because I'm a nice person. It's not required, obviously, but it would be nice to at least leave a like on their house. That's the right thing to do. At least leave a like on their house if you're gonna stop by and use their gacha, but... Man... For basically holding stuff hostage, that's not okay behavior. There we are. Hello there. Can you hold still for like 10 seconds? There you go. Okay. Sometimes I lose my mouse. I apologize for that. Sometimes I lose where my mouse is. I think that's everything. Just a quick nosy little peek at what their island looks like from top down. Not bad, looks like a nice house. Very interesting. I'm not nosy enough to actually check things, but... Cool. Nothing going on here. I wonder if, Nope, that doesn't show anything either. That is not my jam. Every once in a while, I will, go to someone's, like, cafe and sit down for a minute, but that's about it. Asking me to come have a sleepover, that's playing pretend in a game. Well, that's not what I'm trying to write down. Uh... Sure? I mean, I can't stop you from following me. That's the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. There was a bubble. Alrighty. Well, I'm fairly certain that Kay has interactable stuff. Which is awesome. No pink one? That's an interesting choice. Alright. Let me see. You do need some watering, don't you? For some of these. Let's see what else needs watered. Is it just those two that need watered? Everything else looks maxed out. Okay. So, for my dailies, I have lake fish with 2 stars or above, which I may or may not have. I think the ones that I do have are ones that I have for cooking. So I am going to have to try and get one right now. Well, that's... Yeah, my game is really laggy. There's like some inconsistencies with timing for things. Okay. Did you just need one, Bill? Because I already got it. Awesome. Common mushroom times 7, insect times 4. Collect 12 quality timbers. I can do that. Catch 4 insects. Y'all couldn't have just talked to each other? Okay. Sometimes I wonder about the NPCs. Alright, I'll grab the bugs on my way to Will, because there's usually butterflies and grasshoppers and things. There we are. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, I guess I get paid to do both tasks, so I'm not gonna complain. It's just a little weird that they asked for exactly the same amount of bugs. Alrighty, I am a gardening master, thank you. There's literally no higher levels for that. You can have that. There you are, sir. Thank you for the reward. I always appreciate it. I thought I saw a grasshopper behind him, but I think it was just grass. My bad. Alright, let's see. Collect 12 quality timber. The fastest way to do that is by ignoring all the other trees. And just getting the ones on the 4 corners. There we go. Okay. these big trees that give you a lot more timber. There's two birds up there. That's interesting. Sorry to smack your house. These are going to be the fastest way to get the most amount of timber for these special quests. Whether you need quality timber or rare timber, you get the best benefit from grabbing these big trees. It is nice that it'll guide you to a tree that will specifically give you quality timber, so you're not wasting your time. But I'd rather get the chance of getting a rare timber on top of collecting the quality timber, and I think you can only get the rare timber from the big trees, in my experience. That's a big mushroom. I have one of those too. Oh, never mind, that's like a whole row of mushrooms. That's why it looks so big. Cool. I'm pretty sure I have the big mushroom. There we are. Let's see. See, I just got 3 from this one tree. So, in my personal opinion, it's more efficient to get these big trees. Alrighty. I need one of the cars that's a bit faster. Either the event car that I've been saving up for when I can, or trying to save up for. It's so hard to grind for tokens for the event when you're managing 5 servers. It's so hard. I'm gonna have to buckle down and focus on this server at some point. Yeah, I personally only ever get the big trees. However, there is there's a cluster of trees right down here that will give you really good resources. They're big trees, but they're not like the great trees. But they give like a lot of the quality timber. It's like a bunch of really tall pine trees all in a row on the edge. And they're huge, and they don't give like the extra wood, but they give really good quality wood. So if that's what you're going for, then that's a good option. I'm gonna get the last pair, and then I'm gonna come back and do the wildlife feeding once I'm done with my dailies. So let's get a little bit more comfortable. Sorry, I am tired. I'm a little uncomfortable. Hello? Little ferret? Cute. I might have to make a suggestion. Since you can't see when a dolphin is visiting. Yes? Okay. Just coming to see what I'm up to. That's cool. Alrighty. I've got dailies to do, and if you have no specific reason for interacting with me, then you can tag along if you want, but there's no reason why I should have to stand around and wait for you to say something. Alrighty. It's nice that Massimo isn't all the way out in the ocean this time. Something about Dorothy and costumes. I always have mushrooms, sir. Always, always. Naniwa is likely... Yeah, he's in the ocean area. So my last daily... Okay. My last daily quest is gonna be in the ocean. Okay. I'm not sure why lol is an answer, but okay. I'm getting an age indicator. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Getting there. Alrighty. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of the dolphin's favorite food. I don't think. I can try, yes. I mean, if you just interacted with the feeder... Unless she's like really low level and doesn't have access to the feeders, which is possible. I didn't check her house or anything to get an indication of her gaming level. Okay. Let's see, what can I throw in there? One of those, and a couple of those. And you can have the 4-star seahorse, why not? And that too. And some more of these to top it off. Hmm. Here, I can show her since she seems fairly new. There we go. It's actually not a really high level requirement to get animals, but you have to make sure that you do your daily quests every day. That's the only way to level up your developer's guild level. And honestly, you have to level up your developer's guild level to level up any of your hobbies, because you have to get the tickets for that. So, doing the daily quests is essential every day. Loud! New birds are loud. They like to screech. They are ocean birds, so I kinda get it, but I'm not used to the noises. Let's see, I have 410 corn, but I'm gonna throw some of these in here first. Yep, and then some of the corn, because I'm not using any recipes that use corn right now. Yep. Hmm. Okay. The dolphins are in a whole different zone, so obviously I feed them separately. I already explained why I do that. But these poor guys are pretending they're so hungry. They're not. They're not starving. Look, they're like over halfway. The animals are so bugged right now. I have a lot of wheat. I'm gonna use some of what I have in my pocket so I don't mess up the pile. I mean, you can try to interact with the animals. If you haven't got animals unlocked yet, all you're gonna do is chase them around. Oh, the mole. Nice. Hey, I already have it out. Fantastic. Wonderful. I'll wait for you, just to be nice. There we are. She's far enough to have the mole, so she must be pretty close to unlocking animals, or she just hasn't done the quest for it yet. Alrighty. There comes the scooter. And... okay. That was weird. Okay. There's so many different color variations for the bunnies too, it's fun. Okay, up and over. I don't bother with roads if I have a more direct route. No gifts so far, really. Let's see what we can throw in here. Probably this for now. They are very cute, yeah. Honestly, I love all the animals. They're so adorable. The bird population is all over the place today. Okay. Not gonna worry about that. A little tired. Just trying to get through my dailies as fast as I can for you guys. And shopping. Ugh. It's late. Hmm? Okay, bye-bye. Alright, I'm gonna grab some of the truffles. Even though I'm not really running low, it just helps to stay in the habit. And then I'm gonna quick travel to the dolphin area and Naniwa and get my last quest and the last animal taken care of. Nope. There we go. There's my first truffle. Or one of the seasonal bugs right there. Nope, nothing there, but I heard a bubble. Where did a bubble spawn? Hello? There it is. A gift for me. A postcard. I love using those. Alrighty. Let's see. There we are. So I'm going to use the event menu and quick travel to the ocean. Yeah, tomorrow morning, if you're on the American server, is intense heat, so make sure that you log in and get your sunburn so that you can unlock that red skin if you want it for later. It is a limited time thing and it's unobtainable any other way, so even if you're not going to use it, that was weird because that person looked almost just like my other server character. That was wild. I was like, thought I was losing it for a second there. Alrighty. Okay. Give him some bugs. It looks like he mostly wants, butterflies and stuff, but let's see what we can give him. I got a ton of these, and they're common as heck. There you go, dude. Perfect. Let's go, feed the dolphins, and I will get today's, whale while I'm out here. No gift from the dolphins today, sadly. You can tell because there's a little shell. But, look at the little seahorses. They're so cute. I love how adorable the wildlife is in the ocean. Okay, what can I throw in here? Pineapples? Yeah, I don't have any of their favorite foods at all on me. Unfortunately. I've got a ton of pineapples. I've got corn and grapes. I think it only takes like 10 grapes. 5 corn apparently, from where it was at. Not too bad. It's not gonna help their affection level as much if I don't put in the food that they really favor. So at some point I'm gonna have to really buckle down and go fishing a lot. Because I want to try and get that level 5 affection before the end of the event. I've got time right now though. This is only the first week. I'm not stressing too much over it. As for today's whale, and let me check today's task too. Sea grapes I need to collect. Gotcha. Today's whale should be this one here. This should be today's whale. Let's see. Yep. Royal Purple Splash Whale. Gotcha. And the bubble for this one is kind of pretty far away, given how far away the other bubbles have been from, the actual whale. This one's pretty far away, to be honest. So, pay attention if you haven't gotten it already. It's all the way over here next to the, coffee umbrella. There we go. There's that taken care of. So other than collecting sea grapes, I think I've done most of everything that I need to do besides going back into town and doing some shopping. I've covered the wildlife, fed my pets, did my gardening, did my dailies. I think it's just shopping now. And reviewing all of the things. Let me see if I got the 5. No, I need a few more of those. And which means that I probably also didn't get enough treasure chests as well. So I might have to hop over to a different town to try and get some more Sanrio gachas and treasure chests before I completely finish up. There is a new pollutant since I leveled up, and it doesn't show up all the time, so I'm actually going to show it off right now, how it works. So, come here. When you're targeting, you get this one sometimes. You get these little ones. And then now you have that one that you have to wait for the shield to go down before it'll let you use it. So, interesting, but not super hard to do. It is a slightly different technique. Okay, let me grab this while I'm here. And that way I don't have to come back out to the ocean. And I'm not going to bother going all the way back out to the portal. I'm just going to do this. always take advantage of the quick travel option during events, because it goes away and then you have to do things the long way. And it gets annoying. So always take advantage of it to save time. Make a little more progress on your dream today. That's actually really good incentive. There are a lot of people that don't work on their dream goals, but I mean, hey, you can apply that to your daily life as well. Let me see if it put me in the same town or a different town. It looks like it put me in a different town, so like we can start at the end down here and check the Sanrio gachas. Because it should be a bunch of new houses. Check for Sanrio gachas and treasure chests. See what people have put out. And then I can go shopping. I was gonna go shopping first and then intentionally go to a different town, but it put me in a different town to start with, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Alright, no houses down this way at all except mine. And I can't claim my own stuff, but I did want this to be visible from far away. So I'm glad that that worked out. Alright. It says you have a treasure chest out. It doesn't specify which kind, and I don't see it in anywhere obvious. I'm not going to do intense searches for things anymore. It's too much trouble if I can't find it within one run around. There's a treasure chest. I'll take it. It's not blue, but I'll take it. It's not very easy to find right away from the road, but it is easy to find in general, so I think that still deserves a like. Okay. Ooh, these are very easy to find. I appreciate that. Nice. I should have waited for this one, unfortunately. Obviously, I'm gonna like this house for putting them very conveniently placed. Do you need watering for your flowers? Your house is in process. Flowers are maxed out. Not gonna worry about it. House is a work in progress, I see. Alrighty. Let's double check and make sure that I can't get any more Sanrio stuff. I am maxed out on chests. This one's inaccessible, unfortunately. Not gonna bother with that. This one's out back. I can see it from pretty far away. Nope. That's being adjusted. Can't interact with that either, but that's not because they have it locked. Okay. Nope. No treasure chest, but I'm checking for a Sanrio thing just in case. Nope, I don't see anything there. Like I said, it's not worth searching people's houses for things. Too much energy. Alrighty. Is this one accessible? It is. Even though I can't use it, I'm still gonna give you a like for putting it somewhere nice and accessible and visible. Also, you don't have any plants out, so I can't tell if they're fully watered or not. So I'm gonna head into the middle of town and go do my shopping. Okay. Almost done. Once I'm done shopping, I'm gonna zoom up to my little rooftop garden for some peace and quiet. Okay. Pet store. I think that's fine. And I have all of these, right? I still have to double check every day. I don't know why. I know I have everything. I know they haven't released any new content for the animal clothes, but I feel like I have to check anyway. Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. But since I messed up, I'll click on this. Okay. Submit info card is what I was trying to click on. Get some of those, some of that, some of that. If you collect more data, bring it to me. Gotcha. You forgot Blanc and Massimo returned to their shops at night and went to the ocean for no reason. That is hilarious. I mean, I forget where they are like 90% of the time, so that's fine. I usually have to check the map. I'm pretty sure I already have this sign. I do. It says Berry Go, I think. I'm not sure. Somehow your friend got the My Melody car on her first try. The chances of that is so slim. It's not impossible. It's not. But the chances of it is so astronomical that that's wild. Congratulations. She just basically won the lottery. That's wild. Alright. I don't think there's anything in here that I want to buy today, to be honest. I have that artwork, right? That's the only thing I can think of. I do. I own that artwork already. Okay. I could not really be bothered by most of what else is in your store right now, Massimo. Alright, let's see if there's any clothing that I can buy for cash. I am not going to be spending diamonds on things. Ooh, quite a bit of jackets, but I'm just gonna pick up one for today. One more of these. Okay. Oh, and one more of the new shirts. Fantastic. Alright, we've got these. I was at her house too. Her mom almost said I couldn't come over anymore. Interesting. I wonder how that happened. Did you guys get a little way too excited and just go wild? And she put, like, she figured you were a bad influence, or what? I am hoarding my stars, I know. I am hoarding my stars for future gacha stuff. So, I am aware that's a lot of stars. I'm gonna have to start spending them on the furniture and clothing at some point, but I mean, like I said, she basically just won the lottery, so I'm not surprised that she freaked out over it. The chances of that happening are so small. But I know that some parents don't understand how exciting that can be for certain video games. So I can kind of understand why some parents would be like, hey, that's not cool. I'm almost out of things to order at the machine here. I'll have to wait things out. Let's head back to the house and I can review everything that I've gotten today. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I'm a little tired. And my house is not loading, so I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and wait. Give it a chance to load in properly. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with for the poor game. Alright, looks like my fruit's done, so I can put on something that's a bit more longer term growing. Because I will forget to swap it out again, even if I stay on for much longer, so... I think... Let me think of what I need to grow. I have, like, a lot of everything right now. So... maybe some more cocoa beans? They don't take a super long time to grow. Maybe grapes, or maybe one random batch of avocados, so I don't have to worry about it later. Oh, right. Let's open these first. No order ticket. That's pretty normal. Let's see here. I will be back on here sometime after... What time is it right now? Let me double check the time zones. Let's see here. In 10 hours is when the heat wave is supposed to start. On this one. I think it's more like 9 hours and like 15 minutes, but... Discord says 10 hours. I see somebody hovering. I'll get to you in 2 seconds. I know I did get the mole. Alright, so... let's see. I'll do grapes. That's about 10 hours. Why did I put them away instead of... Ugh. Oh no, where did they go? All the way up here? I've got too much stuff! Mostly flowers. I need to downsize my flowers to like 6 of each kind. Alright. Too many in my inventory. Come on. Click. Into place. There we go. Thank you. There we are. Now where is my friend? In my kitchen. I hear cooking. Nice. I like your outfit. It's cute. Oh, get your food. I'm trying not to distract you. That's a difficult food. Hi. There we go. That's not what I meant to click on. How is my energy? Oh, hey, I am a little low. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, sorry. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow when I get the sunburn. I think I'm going to focus on logging in, getting the sunburn, and then I'm going to maybe work on my house a bit. So if you guys see me online, I'm just focusing on my own stuff. So you can come by and say hi, but I won't be running around doing things and hanging out. Hmm. Sure. Um, mm, uh, I hope that worked on your screen because it didn't work on mine. Um, yeah, I'm doing my best, but I'm not sure what I'll be able to get. Oh, my headphones are sitting really uncomfortably on my ear for some reason. Yeah. Uh, but anyway, I do need to do my check-in so that I can log out because I'm tired. It is super late. I have to wait for her to finish chatting though. That's a long time to type. This is awkward. Okay. Can't just walk away while she's in the middle of typing. Was? I am going to attempt to be slow about this and wait for her to see if the chat's gonna pop up. Ah, I see. Well, I'm gonna do my check-in then. That's weird that it glitched with you in the middle of typing. Alrighty, well. Now that I have some, alone time up here, I think I'm going to focus on the windmills today. So let's get through this. I have no idea if I'm going to get this. I'm not going to aim for it, that's for sure. But it depends on how things go. The sign-in is some extra repair tools, which is awesome, because I've been burning through those in the ocean like nobody's business. I'm always going to be one behind on these, unfortunately, because I missed exactly one, so we'll get there eventually. We've got these. Let's see. Still missing one, aren't I? Yep. I think each person's account randomly gets at least one of these stickers flagged as an ultra rare sticker. And because it's different for different people, but I've heard that a lot of people are struggling with one specific sticker. Pretty sure I have this puzzle. I have the coffee thing. I got that from a bubble. And I don't need any of these for now. So I'm gonna hold off on getting those. I got a pink picture frame now. And having a new garden house sounds lovely. Alright. Getting closer and closer to the next level. It's not as exciting as the other level upgrades have been. Considering it's just storage space, I don't get a hobby upgrade ticket. But it's still exciting to have more storage space. Because I have way too much stuff. Let's see here. Not too bad. The animals are fine. They're happy. They're fed. We're getting somewhere with these guys. It's just gonna take a very long time. For dreams, I did another puzzle, and I got a pointless amount of points. I'm at 3,450 out of 2,000 now. It doesn't give anything, so I kind of wish that it would stop, giving me points for no reason. Unless they're gonna upgrade the rewards for it at some point. Then I'll appreciate the extra points I already have. I don't know how the dogs are already so hungry. I forgot to check the, How did I find a dolphin? It's in the ocean area. You have to go through the cleanup quests to a certain point. And they are a limited time pet similar to the Maltese were. See, time limited. So they're only here for 31 days now. They're only here for the event. So I've had the penguins, the Maltese, and now the dolphins. So... let's see. Yeah, you have to get through the cleanup quests, and then you can... cute little bear sculpture. And then you can get a notification. Okay. So I've just gotten more stars. I haven't gotten any new shells, I don't think. Dogs have more energy than cats. I'm not sure about the percentage of energy. I just know that they burn through their food way faster. The Maltese, yeah. Alright, red dot's gone on there. Let's see what else we got. There. Now we've got the blue shorts. And the purple pants. And what else? Because there's still a red dot. Oh, all the way down there. Retro drape pants. Nice. Okay. Basketball shoes. Snow boots. And for the pets, I have the cinnamon roll head, which is really cute. Let's see here. Special furniture. I do. I own a ton of clothes. I do own all the clothes. I own a lot of clothes, yeah. Alright, let me go back to unlocked, and I will go through the furniture that I have. I crafted most of the fish furniture that I was able to. I don't think I have any new fish furniture unlocked yet. So I think I'm all caught up with things that are available to me for now. It's all on display on my water island. It takes so long to scroll through all this stuff. I really wish there was a new option. There we go. This bothers me. I know it is so minor. I know that it is such a minor thing. It is such a third world problem. Why, oh why, is today's whale in the list before yesterday's whale now? All of the other ones have been in the order that we've received them, but today's whale is in between. I know it's such a non-problem. But okay. Pink octopus photo frame. Very cute. Look at that face. What's the face on this one? Yeah, the same face. They're very cute. We've got the seashell beaded curtain. I think I need one more to fill in the entrance to my underwater house. And the seashell display clock. That seems to be everything for there. And I've already shown off the ocean task for the day, so I don't need to go back out there. That's fine. Like I said, I'm just finishing up, so I'm actually not going to be on for much longer. So I did move as much as I could onto the ocean island for now. I'm gonna keep moving things around. I need to do a lot of work on my house and my island. Both the water one and the regular island. To try and organize some of the stuff, because I have way too much of everything. So, time to downsize my inventory, I suppose. Alright. You guys have a lovely evening. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I'm sorry that it was so excruciatingly late. Make sure that you go and get your sun exposure in a few hours. It's about 10 hours-ish, 9 to 10 hours. Make sure you go do that on the American server. If you're on the C server, it should actually be running still right now. If you're on the global server, it should be in just a couple of hours. Not sure if it's done yet or not on the Asia or Taiwan server. You'll have to check. But anyway, thanks for coming. It's extremely late. I'm gonna get some rest. I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Hopefully not super late. We'll see how getting all of my tasks and dailies done on the other servers takes up how much of my time. So we'll see how things go, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Babu, and bye-bye.